And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. On play action, Prescott rolling to his right. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Throwing, Prescott. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. This seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Prescott. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And some room to roam now. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Akers. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Cam Akers, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. On the give, this is Mack. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try and run for this with Mack. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
They'll run on first down. Edmonds. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. (7-7) our score after 1.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, Edmonds. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Bridgewater.
They'll get this to Coleman.
Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. To throw is Bridgewater.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Giants are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
2nd down, they'll go with Akers again.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Akers.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Cam
Akers with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Giants have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. On the handoff, it's Mack. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a run with Mack. And he's going to get this pretty close to the 1st down marker at the Giants' 41. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Throwing is Bridgewater. Flush to his right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. They'll run on 1st down. Edmonds. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Bridgewater. He'll swing that out to Edmonds. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Marlon Mack, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
They'll try and run for this with Akers.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And the Giants send out their punter now. Back deep, Jarvis Landry.
A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards.
And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. Bridgewater's throw here hauled in by Cup.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 13 yards on the opening play. And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater. The sack there by Bradley Chubb. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
6 yards left on second down.
Here's Mack. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. They go right back to Mack. Mack's got the first down and then some. Touchdown, Cowboys! Marlon Mack with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys turn that interception into a touchdown. Now the point after try for Santos. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
He's crossing. He's checking track. Pew, pew.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again.
And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. play fake. Prescott. Got his target, Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll run on first down with Akers. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. Play action now, Prescott. And he will go down, a Cowboys sack. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, they give to Edwards. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. Prescott from the gun. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
Well, here's what having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. They'll run here with Mack. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. Bridgewater now. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Mack. This will leave him a yard short.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. And now Edmonds going to be stopped up short. He did not get there. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. Offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll run for it. It's Mack. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a carry for Mack. Mack's got the 1st down and then some. They find some open field here. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 131 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
56 the mark, boys. 56. Check 56. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot. Check 99. Check 99.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creep.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Chase Edmonds, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Santos with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Prescott off play action. They'll roll, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Now Dak. Finding Samuel. Room here to run. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Prescott. He'll let this go deep for Bourne. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's Prescott. It returns it right back to Samuel. That catch good for only a couple. Now Prescott. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Here's Dak. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. And down inside the 15 he goes. To throw, Prescott. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Anthony Everett picks it, and the Cowboys are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Well, obviously, Charles, this stage of the game, down 2 scores, they had to put the football in the air. Unfortunately, it gets picked off.
And the criticism comes easily in situations like this, but you just laid it out. Look where they are on the scoreboard. Look at where the clock is in the game. He has to take a chance here and try and get the ball downfield to his receivers. Unfortunately, it was picked off.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Cowboys, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.